Hey, what's going on? This is your boy KQKC Boxing coming with another throwdown video. Yes, it is true. Canelo Alvarez has been stripped of his IBF title, but that's old news. Now, what the new news is that his claims is he didn't know anything about the deal that Oscar Fishnet De La Hoya had with the IBF. Now, first of all, in my experience in boxing, you do not make deals with governing bodies. They tell you what you need to do, and you supposed to do it. You supposed to follow it. But not in Canelo Alvarez. Not with him. He believes that anything goes wherever he does. Maybe it might work with the WBC, but not with the IBF. Now, more right after this, and we're going to get into it. All right, KQKC is back. Now, before we get into this, excuse me, I want to thank everyone for their super chats and their PayPal. You are improving my channel. I just don't have that point yet where I can afford to do this and do that, but that's okay. That's okay. Every little bit helps, and I'm grateful for that because I'm closer. And my daughter's going to college in maybe 2 weeks, the 17th of August. But without you all supporting me, I don't know where I'll be at right now. So, thank you, my subscribers. Thank you, my super chats. Thank you, my PayPals. So, again, if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so at this point in time. And right now, I'll wait on you to hit that like button because that's important to me and to this channel. Remember, this is not only my channel, this is your channel. Now, let's get into it. All right? And one more thing, I will be calling the fight tonight, the Areola and Mr. Konecki fight tonight. And yes, Sir Brown. So, we will see a pretty good fight tonight. So, with that said, Canelo, he is not better than sliced bread. Now, he think he is, but he isn't. And no matter how much money he makes, no matter how cozy he gets with WBC, that's WBC. Now, he still holds the WBA, but I guess Oscar De La Hoya will get less money now, I would assume, because he is not, and I repeat, he is not a IBF belt holder anymore. Now, to my understanding, he did not know anything about. Is it a backroom deal? Because knowing that Oscar De La Hoya, it could have been. But knowing the IBF, who they say is not the prestigious belt in the world, they saying that the green belt, the WBC, it's the most prestigious belt. But the IBF is doing what they're supposed to do. The WBC is not. Now, this would be a part 1 of a part 3 series. Okay? They all will be videos. And yes, I will expand on all 3. But right now, this is part 1. Now, you can put them in any order you want. I've never done this before, and probably won't get to do it again. But this is news and it's worth reporting. Now, the world middleweight champion went public for the first time, and this was yesterday, with his thoughts on being stripped of the International Boxing Federation, the IBF middleweight title. Okay, now Mexico Alvarez was due to make a mandatory defense against Davichenko, only for the latest deadline to expire. Now, without a confirmed deal in place, unbeknown, according to Alvarez, he so suggested that out in public that he didn't know nothing about it. Now, a stipulation in the latest extension called for the IBF to vacate that title by close of business on Thursday. In an event the two sides could not come to terms, the ruling came about after having granted multiple extensions. I mean, he had more than one extension to get this deal done. They had enough money to get this deal done. But I know Oscar De La Hoya. He want to make sure that his pockets are clean. He want to make sure he get his taste of the pie. We all know Canelo is carrying Golden Boy. We know that Golden Boy is about to go out of business. Let's not sugarcoat this, people. I'm not. You know KQKC is not. Oh, I'm going to be bringing some fire the next few days. So you better strap in. You better subscribe. You better hit that like button. That's real talk. See, I don't need nobody to echo me. I don't need nobody down there to give me a comment. I'm giving you a comment. I'm giving you a question. Now, I will pick one day out the week for you, my subscribers, to ask KQ, KC, the old singing G, anything you want as far as boxing is concerned. What you think about this fight? What you think this fight, what it did wrong? Who you think will win the future fights? Anything you want. Don't worry, I'll lead it off. I'll get your motor running. That's right. So, anyway. So, he didn't know that it had terms. See, only Oscar De La Hoya knew. Now, he's supposed to be so tight with Canelo. They like brothers, he said. And I quote, and fucking quote. The ruling came about after having granted multiple extensions. Now, how many extensions do you need? Now, normally, any other fighter, they would have gave, what, 1, maybe 2? But with Canelo, they made an exception. But they didn't want to look like a fool. So they said, hey, look, this is the last deadline. Can't get it done? I'm sorry. He is stripped. So, as of yesterday, he was stripped. As of Thursday, he was stripped. Shit. Now, apparently, what was worked out in the regard was literally news to the party affected. That's Canelo. Yeah. Now, I'm going to repeat something here. Alvarez said, I'm very upset and ashamed, along with my fans, other words, Mexico, to have been unfairly stripped. How's that unfair? How's that unfair, Canelo? You didn't adhere to the governing body of the IBF. You can't have it your way. This ain't fucking Burger King. You can't have it your way. I can't cook like I want to this morning because it's kind of early. You know, I got to wake up some. God damn it. Shit. Where my coffee at? Starbucks best, baby. That's right. No, I don't go in no fucking stores. I mean, Starbucks stores. I buy my Starbucks from the grocery store and grind it and cook it here. God damn it. This is a cup that keeps you warm for 8 hours. My daughter bought me this. My daughters love me. And I love them too. Now, let me move on. All right? Now, Alvarez. Yeah. Well, wait. Let me back up. Okay? Now, see, I like to give you the word for word. You know, I don't want you to just, to take my word, even though I'm an honest person, even though I ain't gonna lie to my subscribers, but it's always good to cover your damn ass. For real. Calls to Golden Boy, personal or personnel seeking comment when unreturned. As this goes, publish. Now, especially, Alvarez said, now this is what Canelo said. Cinnamon, Dodger, Ducker. He said, especially when I did not have the knowledge of the agreement that Golden Boy Promotions matchmaker had signed. Alvarez was ordered to defend versus Derevchenko just days after claiming the IBF belt in a 3-title unification bout with Daniel Jacobs. And that was back in May, I believe, and in Las Vegas. All right. Now, with the win came the inherited mandatory, with the sanctioning body calling for both parties now to open negotiations. So, in other words, get your ass in that room and negotiate a fight. You go high, I go low. You go low, I go high. You go high, I go low. You know how it go. But Oscar De La Hoya, that's the greedy bitch. That's the one that wears the girdle. All right, that's the one that wears his wife high heels. Let me put it that way, huh? You feel me? Huh? Y'all feel me? That's right. Now, as I move on, I'm trying to look at the camera now. All right? I'm trying to correct my old habits. I'm trying to make my channel better. I'm trying to present myself better. But I'm still going to be the same singing old motherfucking G. Yes, sir. I just got the shower, so excuse me. But anyway, you don't need to know that. All right. Now, Alvarez. Now, he knew he was ordered to make a deal. All right? Both parties knew they were making a deal. Now, I don't have no doubt Derevchenko side really wanted this fight, really wanted to make this deal. Because Derevchenko is no slouch. You know, he will man up and fight Canelo. With that came a purse bid hearing, and that was called on July the 15th. Golden Boy, on behalf of Alvarez, managed to have the session postponed twice and canceled altogether, confident that a deal could be reached to appease all parties. For more deadlines were imposed until the IBF let the clock run out on Thursday, without hearing any more pleas for more time. You know what? Damn right, IBF. You doing the right thing. Who the hell he think he is? Who you think he is? Sitting there postponing something. Franchise a fighter? Yeah, that's what the WBC. The IBF said, we don't go for this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, Earl Spence holds the IBF. You think he wanted to fight Ocampo at his homecoming in Texas? No, but he had to, because he's with the IBF. He wear their strap. He pay their sanction fees, and he has to fight his mandatory. And guess what? Ocampo was his mandatory. Now, if he had a unification fight, maybe that'd be different, because we know unifications trump mandatories. So that's a little bit of Alvarez side. I will be back a little later, sooner than you think. I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna tell you how Oscar De La Hoya feels and what he thinks. But I do not blame the IBF. I do not blame them, not one bit. They are not guilty. They are not held responsible. Take legal actions you want to, Oscar. Canelo, you don't run shit over there. Maybe the WBC, because, no racism attendant. But hey, sometimes, you stick with your own kind. You roll with your own kind. So, therefore, Canelo don't call off shit. You don't tell the IBF, I'm postponing this. I'm not worried about this. We know you have money, but you're not going to put up your money and pay Derevchenko to fight you. Don't be stupid. Don't be ignorant. So, with that said, I'm just going to go on and just tell you, listen, KC believes in my sources. And one thing I do, I'm not going to sit there and go by one article. I'm not going to go by word of mouth. I'm going to check at least 3 sources, because you all deserve that. You all deserve everything KC works on. Yes, I do 2 videos a day in this live stream. And you know what? Surprise. I'm about to step it up. I'm about to do 3 videos a day in one live stream. Yes, I am. I have done it before. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So why give up the hustle now? Why give up the grind now? See, you are important to me. No, I'm not talking about super chats. I'm not talking about the PayPal. You are important to me as far as your presence. As far as your presence of listening to me. And the most I can do, and the much I can do, and the least I can do, is keep you up on the current state of boxing, in and out the motherfucking ring. I'm not gonna bullshit you, because I'm not that type of dude. I'm not that type of homie, OG. Now, with that, shout out to the motherfucking LDBC. And I'm going to see you on the next one. Part 2 of the Canelo Alvarez stripping of the IBF. Next will be what Oscar De La Hoya had to fucking say. Now, one more time. IBF is not wrong. Canelo don't run shit. I don't care. This is my favorite fighters, the Charlos. They are. But when it comes to the governing bodies, they don't run shit either. The governing bodies tell you this is an eliminator. They tell you that you need to fight this guy. They sanction a fight. They sanction you a mandatory. Don't get it twisted, Canelo. Don't let the WBC blow up your motherfucking head. Next thing you know, first of all, you already left with 2 belts now. You had 4. Now you have what? Motherfucking 2. Be careful. You might just lose that WBA. I didn't say the WBC, right? You know why? I am KQ KC Boxing. I am the singing OG. And I will catch you on the next one.